Hi, I'm here to talk about ankylosing spondylitis. It is a type of arthritis, a type of autoimmune disorder, and I'm actually personally afflicted with this affliction. And I my pain started in it's 2014 right now. It's halfway through 2014, and I started to have pain in 2006. It was my last year of high school, and I just had pain in my buttocks, and it would happen. It would go on and off. Half the time it was there, half the time it was not. When it was there, it was anywhere from a slight nagging pain to a extremely sharp pain whenever I stepped on that leg, forcing me to limp. Um, so it continued like that, on and off, and gradually got worse. The pain started to move around, to spread to other parts of mainly my hip area, and that it continued like that for about 6 years. And around 5, 6 years after that, I started having significant problems walking. I was not walking properly in the sense that you could visibly see that I was in pain, or that I had a funny walk, or that at certain times I was indeed limping and in a lot of pain while walking. So in fall 2012, I decided to go see some doctors, and they did an MRI of my spine, and they found inflammation within the SI joints, which are at the very base of your spine, where the spine attaches into your pelvis, and for the first five vertebrae of the lower spine. So I had inflammation in that area, and um, fall 2012, when I got diagnosed, a few months later, the pain got more significant, and I had to start using a cane to walk around the house, to walk around outside. Um, Starting in spring 2013, it got even worse, and I had to use two canes to move around, and it got even worse up until the point that I laid down one day, and the next day when I woke up, I was in such extreme pain that I could not get up from the bed. I physically could not get up from the bed, and it was a scary and unpleasant sensation, but I was still very optimistic that my situation was going to get better through one way or another. I wasn't thinking of miracles or anything along those lines, but I was thinking that through certain things that I did or that I found out that I could do, I would be able to remedy my situation. And so from that point, I spent 1 month lying in bed, and it was an extremely painful and extremely unpleasant experience. And I actually dropped 20 pounds, which is understandable because if you do lie down all day, every day for 1 month, a lot of muscle will go to waste and it will atrophy. And I went down to 135 pounds. At the end of high school, I was at 180 to 185 pounds, and I'm a relatively tall individual. I'm 6'3", and so after that 1 month of laying in bed, I dropped down to 135 pounds, and I had a miraculous person that helped me to rehab myself. He is a healer of sorts, and he did a lot of physical therapy with me, acupuncture, and just a lot of just moving and stretching of my muscles and helping me to move. And I slowly got back on my feet, and I was able to yet again walk around with two canes. And things were a little bit different though. I was in more pain, I was more stiff, I had more difficulty moving around, and I just worked really hard on doing physiotherapy in order to not physiotherapy, but the exercises prescribed by a physiotherapist, just various rehab exercises designed for whatever weaknesses I had. I worked very hard on those exercises, did them every day, usually twice a day, and slowly, I was able to no longer walk with the canes. And so at the point where I wasn't able to walk with the canes, that was around fall 2013, so a year ago. And in the past year, I've been working very hard on exercising, on stretching, on just these beneficial things, exercising and stretching mostly, and watching what I eat, eating a pretty healthy diet. Uh, and My situation has not improved over the last year, but it hasn't deteriorated either. And when I'm at my best, um, I can maybe walk for 30, 40 minutes with a significant amount of pain. When I'm at my worst, I can't even walk one step. So it does fluctuate between those two extremes. Sometimes even on a daily basis. Through a 24-hour period, I'll fluctuate that. There'll be that much fluctuation. So yeah, I decided that I was gonna make this video to perhaps inspire others that are going through the same thing, for them to feel like they're not alone in this struggle, in their struggle or in this struggle, whichever way you want to refer to it. Um, and I hope that this video will benefit others, even to the smallest extent, to the smallest degree. That will make me very happy. Thank you for listening, and I wish you all a great day.